Phantom 6, Steeldogs 4, joined by Captain Luke Ferrara. Luke, never in doubt?
Yeah, never in doubt. I think shaky first half of the game, and then we did what we planned on doing from the start, took over, and then we let them back in again, but like you said, never in doubt.
Yeah, so I thought we started on the front foot, if I'm honest with you. You know, you wonder if you're going to come out with a maybe sluggish after all the effort in MK last night, but I thought we started positively. Then they capitalised, and then at 2-0, you wonder, you know, the next goal is huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and we definitely needed it. I think, like you said, I think after the effort last night, and then we put quite a bit into the first maybe 5-10 minutes, and we didn't have success. Yeah. I think that's what then led to them having success, us on the back foot, and it was just a case of when we were going to fight back, and it took probably longer than we thought. But obviously Zane stepped up with a huge goal. He's been playing really well for us, and that got us back in. It was just that little bit of belief that we needed.
Yeah, I mean, Zane threw it in from the blue line, and it was important at that point to get the third goal. And then that was the first of 5 unanswered, and then the game changes its complexion. And with kind of 4 minutes left or so, 5 minutes left, you're thinking that's done. But obviously 5 minutes is a long time in hockey, and they get 2 late goals.
Yeah, and I think that's a lesson that we need to learn, because obviously it's not too bad today. We had enough of a lead, and obviously it's not the most important game. It's still important for us, but in terms of like winning the playoffs, it wasn't. But we can't do that in a few weeks' time. If we put a team up behind like that, we have to keep them there, and that's something that we have to learn, and I'm glad it happened today rather than in a few weeks.
And of course, with only 2 weekends of the regular season left, you know, we spoke last week about how disappointing the home result was against MK. That was a character win last night and a 4-point weekend, so a big weekend in terms of building momentum.
Yeah, exactly. We knew we needed whatever it was. We just needed a response. We didn't know if it was going to result in 4 points. We just needed a response. We needed good effort, good performance, and yesterday we were so solid defensively, and Lavi stood on his head, and we did everything that was asked of us, and the game plan worked. And then today, like you said, it wasn't an easy game. It was tricky, but that's character building, and that's what we need.
Yeah, and Lavi, you know, after it, he will say that it's about the team, but another strong performance. He made a save on about 47 minutes where the puck was turned over in our zone, and I'm not sure who took the shot, but he took that one out, and maybe it was 3-2 to us at the time. It was a huge stop, and he performed well, amongst others who did tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys know I've said it since the start of the year. I don't think Lavi gets the credit he deserves. We're, for some reason, quick to shout out if he doesn't have his best game, but I think he's had so many good games and won us so many points. I can't give the guy enough credit. And you know what? He's every training he's out there working just as hard as us. I think goalies don't usually get the credit for working hard, but if we're pushing tires and skating, Lavi grabs one and does it with us. You know, we can't say enough good things about him. No,
I mean, I said it on the commentary tonight, but Sam Gospel's the leading netminder with something like 91.7% save percentage, and Lavi's got 90.4 or something. I mean, the margins are fine. Done well. Nice to see. You know, I talked to Glossy earlier on about his goal, biggest cheer of the evening. You know, he shuts his eyes and swings, doesn't he? And actually, it was a nice finish from some hard work from Barney and Louis in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I mean, I think after the first period, those guys were asked to bring the energy, and I think that's what they did. And it's nice when they get credit and rewarded for their hard work. And I think Glossy, he's not here very often, but he's probably the most liked person in the room.
Yeah.
I think if you have a good camera angle of the bench after he scored, it's probably the biggest celebration all year. So I know we love the guy, and he always gives us everything when he's here.
And just to finish our interview tonight, a bit of change in personnel behind the bench. Last night, Nathan and was Yards there last night?
Yards was there,
so he doesn't take any nonsense. And then tonight, Nathan leading the way with Jimmy, of course.
Yeah.
So was that personally and then team-wise? How different is that?
It's very different. It's very different. But Slava, behind the scenes, got them ready, and they knew exactly what to say and what to do. And give them all the credit in the world. Like they've been here for a day or two. They knew all our systems, everything. They knew what to say. They're really positive on a bench. I don't like to give my brother too much credit, so I'm not gonna. But I know it's just a surreal feeling because like I grew up playing with Nathan from 5 years old. Yeah. Obviously, James is my idol growing up. Watched him play, wanted to be like him. And then my first few seasons with Phantoms, Yards took me under his wing. So it's a bit of a weird feeling that those three helped us get 4 points this weekend. And no, it's nice. It's nice that I think that summarises Peterborough hockey for me. Those guys still care and still want us to win, and that's nice.
And again, one of the things we were talking about previously was just the number of people from the young guys like AJ get another big round of applause for the debut lap and leaving him out there, and it's young guys, Saville, and then all the way through to people like yourself, Nathan, who's come through Peterborough hockey. It's in the DNA of the club, isn't it?
Yeah, I think. It's a culture, it's a community. We absolutely love this club, and it's nice to see the next generation coming through, but the older generation still helping. And I guess I'm floating around somewhere in the middle right now. So
flatter yourself.
We're, you know what I mean. Even when I was playing in the Elite League, I had one eye on the team the whole time. I wanted them to win every single trophy. I think it's something that is part of this club from the start, and I think. In Slava's time here, he's made this community, this culture, and he only signs good people and good players, and you can see it by stories like this. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you for joining us. 2 weekends of the regular season to go, momentum to be built, playoffs to be contested for. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Cheers. Thank you.